We'll just go in here and
Okay,
start.
guys, we're at Fort Niagara. Built 1750-ish.
By the French. By the French.
By the French.
It was used in what, the French and Indian War and the War of 1812.
The War of 1812.
And the museum has an original 1812 flag.
Yeah.
We'll check out the museum maybe on the way back.
Yeah.
Beautiful view.
Yes, it is. And
Wonder if those are Canadian geese right down there.
yeah, they're on the wrong side of the border.
They've probably been wintering in Florida all year.
Okay. Here we go. Coming through the Sally Port. Look at that. French.
Why do they call these Sally Ports?
I don't know, but there's the old mechanism.
Look at the rocks.
Yeah, help counter that weight.
Wonder what they weigh a piece.
I don't know, I'll say they're heavy. Okay, guys.
Yeah, research yourself. Don't get up there on this loop.
Of course, they're doing some work.
That's the way we row, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
This is the Provision Storehouse. 1762, built by the British. This building housed 7,000 barrels of food.
7,000 barrels of food. Please do not enter. What is 6?
There's a door right here. We might be able to go in here.
You can't.
This one's open. This was built by the British. (1759 to 1796). Look at that. Native Americans used the site as a seasonal hunting and fishing ground. 1759, the British captured it from the French. So it's like you've seen 1759. This model shows Fort Niagara and the bottom's around 1784.
About 1784, huh?
Look at that.
Pipe. It's really windy.
We're doing good to keep our hats on.
I know. I'm having to pull mine.
Walk in the grass. Let me walk in the grass. I got my Crocs on.
Built in 1757 by the French. The powder room.
Magazine.
Yep.
This log cabin up here wasn't constructed until 1932.
This wall was built in 1839
By the U.S.
by the U.S. to keep them Canadians across the river over there calm, because they were getting a little rebellious, and you don't want a bunch of Canadians getting rebellious.
And this entrance right here that we're
Standing
after
in.
1839, this was the main entrance.
And after 1839, this was the main entrance. Let me back up a little bit. Fort Niagara. Here's
Yes.
the hot shot battery.
In conjunction with this up here on the wall. This is 8. They all call this the river defense.
The river defense.
To keep the Canadians in line.
Keep them Canadians in line.
Okay, next point of interest is that monument right there. It's the Lasalle Monument.
Okay, we're headed to the Lasalle Monument. Interesting.
The bakehouse. 1762, the British built the structure to replace a French bakery destroyed by fire in 1671.
1761.
Bread was baked here for the garrison until 1870.
1870. Number 10.
I don't see any numbers on the building.
Not yet.
Can you put that back?
This will be the bakery.
You can smell this from wood in here.
Yeah. Maybe I get it a little late. Do something earlier?
Yes. Yes.
And in the eastern interior of North America, it was originally the only structure at Fort Niagara.
That was it. And it was built when?
1726.
1726
But you can
by
go
the
in
French.
first and second floor.
Oh, even though they're working
Yeah,
on it.
they're just working on the exterior.
Okay.
Upstairs, in one of these two routes here.
He did. He gets blankets. I bet.
I'm going to say they slept. I say this thing was stacked up. And there's hot cotton on top of that, probably. Must have been by itself, yeah. And at one time, this was the only structure. Look at this. Oh. Guys, I don't know how the this is really good. Yeah.
This is what it's very right.
Yeah.
This is fun right here. Okay.
Kind of dark quarters, huh? This amazing.
This concluded the surrender of the French Fort Niagara to the British in this room. Interesting.
For here, France herself brought to an acknowledgement of a conqueror to whom she was yielding an empire faster and more potential than any statesman of that day could see or dare predict. Pause it and read it, guys.
Carried kitchen from 1776 to 1759.
The deceased's head in Lake Ontario and stuffed the heartless body dug the well in the French castle.
Okay, guys, here was the French kitchen.
Rises from the well and search his house.
This was the original building.
You can still just smell the firewood.
That's been burnt in here. Yeah. Look at them beams up there.
I guarantee you that light wasn't there.
I guarantee you're right.
Listed on the 1738 inventory of Fort Niagara.
Trades. Look at that. They want to trade with the Indians.
Yes, it did.
Keep good relations. Oh, this has been fascinating.
Yeah, she made it down.
Oh, she made
They
it
saw
down.
her at the
Okay,
bottom.
thank you.
Yes,
She don't do heights well.
that's what she said.
This is a junior officer's room.
French junior officers room, Fort Niagara. Hey, baby.
Look at the glass. Is this green and purple? Can you see?
Yeah, you can tell it. Yeah. Junior's officer room from another angle.
What was that?
That's that junior's officer
You
room.
saw me with that one.
I think we're in the chapel.
Jesuit Chapel.
Stored by the Knights of Columbus.
This is cool.
Look at that timber.
This is unique.
Joined to gain employment, a few sought to escape the law. Service at a frontier fort in New France could be brutal and boring. Much of the soldiers' daily routine consisted of guard duty, making repairs to the fort, or escorting supplies up and down the river. Here in the guard room, the soldiers were assigned guard duty lasting 24 consecutive hours. During this time, they would serve as sentries for 2-hour periods. While not on sentry duty, the soldiers remained at the ready in the guard room. Here they could sleep in their uniforms or prepare their ration of peas and pork in the fireplace. They also ate bread issued from the bakery. When off duty, they were free to augment their meager rations by doctoring or modification.
I don't think there's much more. Is that more officers?
Probably is officers dining, is what I would think.
Silver, and china. In this way, he could maintain himself as a gentleman. The commandant reported directly to the Governor General of New France.
It's the officers' chamber.
Correspondence about the needs of the fort and developments in the
I'm able to read.
Reach over.
I know, baby, but how am I going to?
The adjacent room to the east is the officers' dining room, and the small room to the west was used for storage and as an office for the commandant.
Officers dining
As
room.
you toured the complex,
Yeah.
what were differences between the officers and enlisted men's quarters and possessions?
This is commandant's room.
Oh, he had it, didn't he?
And then they use this one over here for storage.
And this one, the commandant had his own little private room and storage here.
He had a whole wing.
Yeah,
that
basically.
side. the next floor. It's like a big old dance floor.
I'm wondering, yeah, ballroom or something. What is that?
Cedar complex colors?
Fanny Joel.
Heroine of the War of 1812.
I like those complex colors. Complex colors.
Yeah, and it's got hanging the bedside.
And so you use this as a position to shoot, you know, because you got all the little slots in the windows.
Here's the monument of the Rush bag.
Bagot or something.
Bagot Treaty.
The 1817 treaty that limited armaments on the Great Lakes.
Limited armaments on the Great Lakes. And that wind is whipping today, guys. United States, Great Britain in 1817 assumed the force of an international treaty, I guess. Look at that.
And resulted in an unfortified boundary between Canada and the U.S. And then you can see Toronto.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see Toronto, but standing here you can. And what was that again?
It's the South Redoubt, R-E-D-O-U-B-T, the North Redoubt.
Okay.
This is the South one over there. Let's look back at that cross. That's unique.
It does have a Chinese roof on it, though. I wonder when this was built. Okay, guys, this was built in 1771. Dole, I wish you'd have been here. You would have enjoyed this. Be careful. Boy, they were packed tight in here. There's the beds. Okay, guys, I'm going to go up to the very top.
That is a breeze, isn't it?
It is breeze. Wow. There are the 3 flags that was at the fort that controlled it. French,
Britain,
and the
US.
United States.
And the U.S. and Britain kind of changed hands a couple of times.
In the U.S., you heard, I don't know if you could hear Donna, the wind is blowing so hard. U.S. and Britain changed hands a couple of times. Okay, if you ever get a chance, you should come here just to see the original fort, that building right there. That's all it was. France. Still there, still in good shape. It's amazing.
It is. This was a pleasant surprise.
It was a pleasant surprise, you know.
Well, it cost us about $17 a piece to get in here.
Yes, 17.
But I thought it was worth it.
Of course, you know, we got the geezer benefit on park
On the entry into the state park.
Said you old folks don't have to pay. So.
But we didn't get it in the visitor center.
No.
I think you've only got like $1 off or something.
Something, yeah. So.
I would have hated to do this on a hot day.
Oh God, we're like 73 or 4 or somewhere. Yeah.
And of course the wind blowing off of Lake Ontario.
Oh yeah, just whipping across.
Sustained. It's not gusting, it's sustained.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this was a very, very pleasant surprise, you know, to see this. And guys, we're headed out and there's a lighthouse down here on the point that we'll photograph when we get there. Oh, sorry. I photo bombed you. First light on the Great Lakes.
And now they have a bunch of lighthouses on the Great Lakes.
Okay, guys. We just got through with old Fort Niagara.
And what a surprise.
What a surprise. In the old fort, the one building that was all that was there, that is where the French surrendered
To the British.
to the British. And just a great state park. And if you like forts,
It was probably one of the better ones I've
yeah,
seen.
it was really a good.
And we've seen a lot.
Yeah, I go to a lot of forts, so it was a very good one. So if you're ever in this area, it's a beautiful area. I don't like Niagara Falls City as a whole, but the countryside is gorgeous.
Yes, it is.
It truly. And I would definitely put this as a comeback spot. I mean, it's very pretty up here, so.
Windy, but you're right on Lake Ontario.
Yeah,
so.
it was breezy while we were here.
Yeah. Yeah, but we've had a good time.
Yeah.
Where are we heading next?
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
No, we're not heading to Austria or Switzerland or wherever it was.
Where were to the
Where's the Von? I know, but where was the movie from though? Was that
I
Swiss
think that
Alps?
was Austria. Yeah.
Okay. We're heading to Stowe, Vermont, and that's where a lot of the Von Trapp family ended up.
Yeah.
So that's where we're heading next.
Yeah, in a couple of days.
Yep.
So guys, we'll catch you then.
We'll see ya.
Okay.
Thanks
Bye.
for watching.